In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go from NRG Stadium. He's going to field this at the 2. And his drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right, get over here. I'm still doing a little bit of coding there.
Man in motion here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play
I ain't
just
think I
like
played
that,
Madden in a
softening
couple
up the
weeks.
front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
87-2.
Second down
81.
now,
I just had
7
a
to
sim.
go.
Here's some motion. It is.
They send the tight end in motion. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just
Get
go
him working.
get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really
719 rushing. Week 11. So we're more than halfway through.
They've got 2nd and 4. On play action, here's Stroud. He gets it to Juwan Johnson.
Should have went to the 2nd level, but he was chasing and he stopped chasing.
Do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They motion the slot man right. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll scurry forward for a
Get what you can, buddy.
I think one thing
Get what you
learn,
can.
Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun now for Stroud.
I see you. Didn't want to throw it with the safety sitting up there. And the cornerback was sitting kind of under. Didn't like the look of it.
Textbook hitch route.
I don't really like this route. combo for this situation. But
okay, this is a low
we're gonna
ceiling
see.
play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Extra defender in the secondary
Might
now
work.
for the Chargers.
Depending on
Third
what some
down
backers
coming.
do. Also might have R1 come back to circle.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make this stop. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Linebacker you ran through.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. They'll run here on 1st down.
Get what you can, buddy.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
All right.
Slot receiver headed left. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Maybe 4 yards on that run. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
I think I got a good audible out of this.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Stroud now. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's a give up the middle. And he drives this forward to the 6.
He just missed me.
Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get this across. Touchdown.
Good drive.
The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. What an Outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in full gear right here.
Right down the middle. And the Texans will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
A lot of clock I chewed up.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He gets it forward for a gain of 3.
Well played, Big Will.
Jr. in on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Play action now for Herbert. His first throw is an interception.
Nice.
Justin Reed has the INT. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Bob, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Here we go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing is Stroud. He finds Johnson. This is ahead for about 5. Keely Ringo making the play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Back to throw, Stroud. Complete to Pearsall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one hits for 30. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like.
My bad, I was on mute. I was saying, let's go Pearsall. He broke on that route clean.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone.
At least I think I was on mute. Maybe I just repeated myself. Where's Johnson? Oh, my tight end.
Stroud throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Not worry about you need only one. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. And in motion, out of the slot. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll knife his way through for a
Johnson.
pick of a 4.
Johnson and Johnson.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get
This, but I'm
like
looking for a potential audible here.
Soon.
Because I think that's the formation that has it.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, he blitzing, but we're going to go and run into it.
Back to the well again. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, and gets the better defenses in this league.
Third and 4 coming up now.
God dang it.
And the defense is
I read the other guy. He took off.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play.
Dang, if he doesn't do that, that might be a walk-in. Oh, did I miss this?
Everly's kick is good. And that one was beautifully
struck.
It goes right down the middle.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Yeah, he may not have scored if I handed it to him, but Vitti was my read, and he ran backwards. Stroud could have got maybe 2 or 3.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Oh, shoot.
On the pistol, it's Herbert. Nice game left side.
Tried to bait him. Tried to bait him. Knew he was going to him.
The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude.
Why did he step up like that, though?
Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Man, my guy he just was stuck in sand. Couldn't get moving backwards fast enough. I should have cheated a little bit and just got out there.
And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
Figured I'm over there, might as well take a peek.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10.
Come on, big fella, get the block.
He's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To the air, Stroud.
Ooh, I threw it too. I checked left, right, and then came back underneath. They got there quicker than I expected.
But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and
Look at
upright,
that left tackle.
you're gonna need
Come
some
on,
magic,
buddy.
big-time magic
Put
to
hands
convert
on
this 3rd
Jenkins.
and long.
Jenkins just gonna sit there and watch him.
Chargers in the dime on 3rd down. 6 DBs out in coverage. Looking to throw, Stroud. He's going deep this time.
Couldn't even get a jump.
Is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Tried to put that outside shoulder.
Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot.
I
and
hate
knock
this
it
punt.
away.
It's like find the direction down below and then move up. Move your eyes up to get the power. I hate it. It's just weird.
That 52-yard effort. And the Chargers take possession. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
RPOs team. RPOs team.
Herbert now. Oh, he put everything.
Oh.
He's got it. Oh,
Safety.
control to stay in and get the 2 feet.
Oh, he got blocked.
They're gonna move the chains.
That's
after a
whack.
big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kay, we often talk about
You can
flipping
see it
the
up
field
there.
in
He got
special
blocked.
teams, right? A kick return, a good
That's
punt.
one thing they
Well,
don't
it's
do,
supposed to play like
is
that.
they
It's the
don't
exact
call
same
pass
thing. Look at the
interference
difference in field
on the
position.
offense like they
Now, that
should in
shot
those
you totally
situations.
flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10, Herbert. Setting up the screen.
Can't get free.
Escapes a defender. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. They'll try and punch it in. Punches it in.
Good little look from
The
one of them.
Chargers take a second quarter lead.
One of them kind of got in there a little bit.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
Oh, that's Session back
Dicker
there.
all lined up and ready to boot it
I
away.
wonder who that was returning the kick.
Return starts from the goal line.
Dicker the kicker. Got some hats.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45.
I hate that
The rookie
pinball.
out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Another carry for him.
Bro,
And he's brought down
how
for
you
a
get
loss.
ran over?
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans at a disadvantage on the scoreboard.
I called the wrong one. See what I got in audibles.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's Stroud. He has massive hit. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Oh, man.
Old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Watch the screen, folks.
Trying again, following the set. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen
that
times
motion on
a
that? I didn't see
game.
it.
A lot of
If
times
it
it's for
was.
shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The running back gets
Good
it on
stuff,
the
fellas.
draw.
Good stuff.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
I like it, buddy. I like it, buddy.
It's 2nd. And they throw one in their pocket. What's left of the set?
I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Third and long for him here. He puts everything behind this one.
Bro, I thought he caught that. I was about to say. Cuz. Come on now.
Almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover. and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And something on the return, but not much, as it's still...
All right, 20 seconds. Got 3 timeouts. Let's see if we can get something cooking here. What we got in audibles? You. Okay. We got y'all in audibles, and we'll go here so that way we can hurry up and get back and have this back in our pocket.
First down, Stroud. Finds the in route complete.
Nah, burn the timeout. Gotta burn that one.
Now we're gonna get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
I know it's gonna be a lot of drop coverage, so I gotta be willing to take a profit.
They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before
take a profit, take a profit. Take a profit. Don't try to get it all at once. Just take a profit.
With the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before
all right, what are we on? Oh, we on the 50? Shoot. Ain't nothing going on with that but the ring. Oh, we'll just hum one up.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
All right.
Throwing it just before halftime.
I seen him. I tried to step up. I was trying to just let him get down the field a little bit.
A momentum building play for their defense.
Since circle was double covered, I was trying to let him get down the field, but they ran a little flatter than I expected. That was the wrong 4 verts play. All right, let's keep the running side going, and really ain't done too much to us, to be honest. Got a couple of those, but we'll go short.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reed now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle
Linebacker's got to be there for that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's 2nd and 5. Ball in left side. And he's able to cross the 40.
Knew it was going to be drags. Pretty much all he's been able to complete. He got a streak that was wide open, but really hasn't done much else variation. And a lot of drag routes.
Going to the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from the 41. Herbert quick out wide, complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Been waiting on that all game, and one play I'm not ready for it. He throws it.
Right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running this one left.
Good stuff, good stuff. Good defense, fellas. Oh, shoot. Do I still have my... I do. You know what? I'm going to leave it there.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a
I'm
runner.
going to leave it there.
Same
We're going to stay there, and we're going to...
He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
We're going to go... Shoot. Dang it. Can't find what I want.
1 yard to go.
Oh, this is not what I called.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He has the
You
first
got
and
me.
still going past the
Oh, get there,
35.
Sting. Oh, come on.
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown,
He
Los
got me.
Angeles. The Chargers
I
grow the
promise I
lead
picked a
coming
play,
in at
and that was not what I picked.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got
That
through
was
it,
not
and
what I
he was
picked.
gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. The turn starts from the goal line. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
All right, all right, all right.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying right side. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Stroud. He finds Johnson. Give him 11 yards, Brock. And
Good
a
first down, buddy.
downs.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't
Oh,
mind,
God
but
dang
the
it.
job is a little bit
I'm trying to
easier.
hurry up the
Play calling is
screen.
a lot simpler and
Of course I have it.
easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Give now to the running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Might not run this.
They have
See what it look
themselves
like.
another 1st and 10. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And they were all over that reverse. He's tracked down behind the line.
I'll try.
You know, for
I'll try.
pitchers, you know, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Stroud off the play fake. quickly for the moment. We do
Is there a flag?
down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty.
Madden. That changes the math. Don't worry about it.
Let's see what they went with on third down. From the gun, Stroud. Finding Pearsall. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Oh, that opened up nicely. I like that.
This is time you step off the gas. You could feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
I like that one.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
All right.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Little move there.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw. Stroud has a man. It's Brown. And in for the Houston touchdown. All right, so the
Good play, Brown.
does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to
What
give
are
them a
they
chance
doing?
to overcome that big
Who's that?
deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly
He kicked
changed.
in the door?
We can feel it here
Get
in
some
the
stuff
booth.
in?
You're right.
Stole some
It's down
stuff?
to the
What the
defense to
world?
make a stop and give them a chance.
Oh, get it to a 2-point play? We'll try it. We'll see. I mean, a 3-point play. A 3-point deficit. I'll get the word right in a minute.
So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for 2.
Let's see.
He's throwing for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in
That'll work.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there.
All right, we got to get a stop or a turnover.
You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun.
Oh, get there. God dang it.
Couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting.
Man, we should have had that. That should have been a pick.
That ball wasn't picked. The incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's grabbed.
How in the world is that Joker getting beat?
He flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league.
Figured I'd trust him.
Dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and 10. Here's Herbert.
I see him.
On the move, headed right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Got the time to spin or juke.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Okay. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Knew it was an RPO. So I was a man. And that's why I revealed my position so he would think twice about throwing it. But I thought we would get better coverage underneath. All right, 4th quarter. Need to find a way to get ourselves a stop here.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
What is 76 doing making a tackle? Oh, he got blocked.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Oh,
good stuff, fellas. Good stuff, fellas. Good stuff.
Just can't now? Well, now you're not only outside the red zone, and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee, with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Oh, my God. I don't have any audibles.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
All right.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job. So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, and likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Oh, he took too long to throw it. All that winding up.
He goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. You don't
Dang
get
it.
too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
That was a line of scrimmage. Oh, it was the 18 or 22, 23, something like that.
So things getting a bit tougher following that
The
penalty.
wind up
We
got me.
2nd and 15. Hand off to the back. And the
Oh,
defense gets there to
buddy.
force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud.
oh, come
There,
on.
he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
And you
He didn't
ask
even
a lot
make
of
an
good
attempt
fans on
for
that
it.
field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the
defense.
ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate
Thought big
throw,
fella
and he
would try to
slid
go up
it
and
away
get it
with
or
ease.
something.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
All right,
Call
gotta
that a
get a
booming
stop.
56 yards in the end. And they're going to take over possession. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the
I
opposing
can't get
side
a
of the
fumble
field.
though, fellas.
Pickup of 8 on
Y'all
the
don't
run.
want to
That
give me
sets
a
up 2nd
fumble?
and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give it to him
Oh, I
again.
was right there.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the
Hey,
42.
whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Hey, who's hitting the controller?
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Man, son hit a controller, messed me up. I'm glad he didn't snap it, because I couldn't see a thing.
This, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. To throw, Herbert. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside.
Ain't no way.
40.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true. The NFL is a game
What in the world are you
so
doing
much
over
more
there,
at
Dad?
any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
What is happening? This is all jacked up.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Jukes one defender. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Too many distractions in the house messing with him, man. You got to throw it off a little bit.
Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs.
Glad I had the doggone shell on. I'm like, why does this look so odd?
Because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Oh.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He finds space into the red zone. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Smart, he just throw it. I mean, run it.
In this league,
Don't chance it. But he's probably going to RPO it.
Wants to find the lane upfield and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
If he does throw it, I mean.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. And they give it to him. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Chargers up by 6. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Jet sweep.
Looking to throw.
I wish he would have threw it. That was big by whoever he threw that to.
Backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over
play.
the last few decades.
Could have been a pick six right there.
They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters. These are the moments they live for.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. That play gains 15.
Good job, tight roping.
To this day, I can still see
good tight rope.
When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline.
God.
They get 28 out of that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I love throwing that first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. On the slant, complete to Johnson. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are getting the first down.
At the right time to get the soft spot covered. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Right back to him on 1st and goal. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Trying to set this up quick. From the gun, Stroud.
Dang it. Tried to save my timeouts.
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Well, that's GG's. Thought I'd try it instead of going with the normal that I would do there. Oh, shoot, I got a lot of yards to get. I got to get 12.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is to throw. Again, he's under pressure. He goes down. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks and
I was going to throw a circle was open. That was actually the read. But if I throw that, game's over.
When you get in the situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
Desperation time here on 4th.
I was just trying to get it there, and he got bumped. He got bumped on his route. I was trying to let him delay and just come across.
So the Chargers take this one on the road.
But pressure was getting there a little bit too much.
The week before, Apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win
Left
this
tackle
week.
got blew up. I had to just get rid of it. Could have threw it to X, but tight end ain't going to get there. So I was like, throw it to the end zone. See what we can get going. That fumble killed me, though.
We'll see you next time.
Right there, that. We were driving down. He couldn't stop me. And then the fumble just killed our drive and let him get back in. At 21 of 25, 84% completion. Last throw was just interception of me just tossing one up, but it counts. 1 TD. Rushing game was there, 19 for 84. That fumble killed us. Mabry was eating, 9 for 104. Chase Brown had the one touchdown. I think that was on a screen, I think. Gave up 3 sacks. I think 2 of those were at the end. Croft had a good game. Good stuff. 7 tackles for a loss. We had 3 sacks. 1 interception by Reed. I definitely think we should have had another one. Not this Will Anderson, but there was another one that we should have had that we didn't get. I think 2 of them they just kind of swatted. It's weird how sometimes they don't show them as pass deflections. Let's see, who do we have next? Should have been a game I won, though. Definitely should have finished that one off. But he got away with one. That's cool. Let's see. Oh, we got Detroit next. And then the Eagles. And who's after that? Detroit, Eagles, Broncos. Okay. Detroit, Eagles, Broncos. All right, man. Hey, appreciate y'all joining. Catch you on the flip.